Nation, this is Duntov. Today I am at the Raiders Allegiant Stadium. It is Friday, July 2nd, 2021. So I am standing on the Hacienda Bridge. This is the north side. So this is, of course, the start of 4th of July weekend, holiday weekend. I'm gonna pan on over. Right now it's about 11:30 in the morning. And I want you to see all the traffic coming in from California. It's already getting pretty backed up over here. So that's northbound Interstate 15. So that's, you know, just coming in. It's gonna be busy. So the big news over here at the stadium this week, tomorrow is going to be the first full capacity concert. That is going to be Illenium. Guess it's some kind of electronic music. But I don't know if it's officially sold out, but it's going to be pretty full, you know, up to full capacity. So they're starting to get everything prepared now. When I'm driving in on the freeway, they have on the freeway signs, you know, warning people ahead of time. They've been doing it all week that there's a concert Saturday at the stadium to prepare yourself for delays. So they're getting a lot of stuff ready. Let me pan on over. So I think this is the end lot. I forget. This is the lot right on the other side of Hacienda. So they have a lot of the portable fencing, and then they have these dumpsters they're putting in all the lots, getting ready for the crowds. I don't know how they do it for the concerts. If you just use Spot Hero, that's the app where you can find parking. I don't know if the concerts are that way only, but they got all the lots will be utilized. I was thinking about coming down here. I'm not going to the concert, but I was thinking of coming down just to see how the crowd seems like, you know, outside getting in and the traffic. But then I thought about it. I'm like, I'm not that crazy. It's going to be probably a nightmare. Remember where these cars are driving now? This is Hacienda. This will be closed. It's going to be pedestrian. Let me swing around the other way. Remember, Hacienda goes right between Luxor and Mandalay Bay. So it's going to be a lot of foot traffic, people parking at the casinos and staying at the casinos coming in. Alright, I'm going to zoom in now. It looks like they're hanging up some signs over the entryways here at the north entry. I think this is a sign just saying what's prohibited. Sorry for the shake. There you go. If you're coming for the concert, don't bring any of that stuff because they won't let you bring it in. And I've actually been here where, you know, people are just going into the store on the tours, and, you know, if it's on the list, they don't let you bring it through security. You either got to bring it to the car or leave it outside. So make sure you don't have too much if you don't want to be inconvenienced. Alright, lot D, we got some guys there now. They're putting out these, you can see they're putting the cones up right now out in lot D. Don't know what that's for, if they're just going to block off that section there. Alright, I'm going to walk down. We're going to check out the Prismview media mesh on the east side. It looks like they completed the install of all the panels, but they've been doing a lot of testing. So we'll see how that comes out. You know, what they have on there. I haven't been by there yet this morning, so We'll go see. It's getting hot. It's supposed to be like 109 today. So we're gonna try to hurry this one up. Okay, I'm now down on L. Davis Way. If we look down here in front, they have all the portable fencing all the way around. They got them around the planters. And then if we look on the north entry lot, then you could even see they're getting everything set up, all the garbage cans and stuff like that for entry. You know, they'll make you throw anything out you're not supposed to bring. So this Saturday is Illenium, and then next Saturday is the Garth Brooks concert. Okay, I'm now standing on the north entry. So I'm just showing, you know, I got all the portable fencing, but then, alright, I showed up when I was on the bridge how he's installing the restricted stuff. And I'm almost positive all of these numbers are all new up here also. So I'm not sure if it's gonna, like, you know, if it tells you like which one you're supposed to go in or not. Unless it's by your favorite player, you know, then you go in this one. For Jacobs, you know, just gotta figure that out. I have to say it's getting pretty hot out here today. Alright, so they got this portable fencing all the way around. So I'm curious to see how they're gonna do this, but okay, right now I'm standing in the shade of the giant Yesco sign on the east side. But as I was walking over here, we have the Ticketmaster ticketing booth. So they are open. I saw people sitting in there, and then they have, if you wanted to buy tickets to Illenium, saying for you to scan this. But there were people in the first few, which first time I saw anyone working in here. So tickets are still available if you're in town. Concert is tomorrow, which is Saturday, July 3rd. If you didn't get a tour of the stadium yet, that's your way to get in. Buy some Illenium tickets. All right. So let me pan over to the left. So we have, you can see two different crews working on the screen. Alright, so the screen's totally installed right now. If we look though, they don't have any of the trimming around it yet. But you can see the video screen is on. They're running some test patterns right now. And then if we look close, you can see the orange markers they have on them. There's a few there, so I think those are like, they mark them off. It's something that they need to go back and check out. But as we get closer, we'll be able to see they had like construction tunnel that went underneath it along the building. They took that down earlier in the week. So that's all done. So I'm just assuming they're dialing in the screen. All right, I had a suggestion, which is a good idea. If I had like video from the original screen and try to compare them. So I'm gonna put some of that in, or I'll try to find some, and then I'll splice it in, you know, following this segment when I'm showing the straight on view. Just so you guys could see like what they changed and how much of an improvement it actually is. And here's the side view. As you can see, the bottom section there, they don't have anything on yet, but let's see what they're doing. I originally heard that they were trying to get this screen working by the Garth Brooks concert, so we got a week tomorrow will be that concert, and we'll see what happens. Okay, you can see a lot more of the screen now. So you can see the test patterns going across. I'm not sure how it works. Or if we look at the bottom, you could remember how they staggered these panels more than before. You can see how, like, that one's lower. I'm assuming that's probably what they have to recalibrate, you know, to line them back up, since there's that offset. I'm not sure how that works or what they do for that, but there you go. Then if you notice, it's like this, well, we're gonna say silver. You know, before they were doing the blue, and then last year they were doing orange. So I don't know if they're just doing these colors just to make it so it's not as noticeable until they're done with it. See the pattern just switched. So you can see how it's like lined up though on where it's staggered, how that pattern is lined up still. So you can see the white lines going across. Those are the tops of the panel. So that's how much offset there is. So by the way that one is, you can see how they're doing it. See, I could hear like the impact driver. They're doing some kind of adjustments in there. Wiring. So remember, when they put a panel back in, it'll, like, at the bottom is where they'll put it in the bottom, and then the top will just like snap into place. There's another crew, but it's hard to see them right behind. Can't see them, they're blocked. Over here, as I'm on this sidewalk, they got a lot of, you can see the utilities are all marked all the way down here. I don't know if they're planning on doing some kind of digging. They're actually all the way down this sidewalk, but you always got the call before you dig, so they must be getting ready for something. Alright, you get a better view. We got the silver and black action going on here now. Closer to the medium S screen. Still haven't done anything with these edges here, top or bottom, and we still got this gap. There are a like 3 from here that are working on it, so. Let me get the straight on view so we can see what they're doing. See these guys here working. There you go, you can see how they just push them up into place. Somehow they snap out, you can see these things. Okay, here's a straight on view. So this crew right here, they just went up a little higher. It looks like they're gonna take another panel out. All right, but if you look at the screen, you don't see like any gaps anywhere. This was the last section they put in, so I'm sure that's why it's not calibrated yet. You can even see up here how some of the panels are a little different colors. It's looking good. Okay, they just changed the pattern again. You can see how this side is pretty much all lined up. There's just a little jittery on the top section, but then I think this is what they're working on. If we go to the right side, you can see that how they get off a little bit over here, some of them. So this is the same thing they did last year. They'd run the test patterns to get everything lined up. At least they're using the silver and black now. It's looking good. Okay, Raider Nation, so we got the first big event here this weekend, tomorrow. See how that all goes. And then next week, Garth Brooks, so getting us all dialed in for football season. So really only less than a month and a half away for the preseason. August 14th. So it's gonna be here sooner than later. So Raider Nation, everyone have a good holiday weekend. Enjoy the fireworks. Be careful with the fireworks. And everyone, thanks for watching, and I'll talk with you guys next time.